All right, guys, welcome back to Edge of the Empires Week 2. I am Space Master of Space, Arthur Perkins, and I am currently posting the Star Wars Crawl, just in case you missed it the first time, in our Twitch chat. If you're watching on YouTube, just click on the description below for that. That'll catch you up on anything you may have missed, misremembered, or not seen. Something along those lines. Been a crazy week. Let's catch up with everybody, and then we got some paperwork to do. Thor, how have you been this week? Oh my gosh, Thor!
Okay.
What is that crazy blue light beside your face? Is that an indicator of when you're speaking?
I have absolutely no idea because I can't see that.
That's
part.
some incredible science there. Whoever invented that did a really good job. Don't you agree, Dave?
Yes. It was me, by the way, in case you didn't get that.
I'm sorry,
I
Thor.
invented that.
Please go ahead. My apologies.
No worries.
I guess
Dec-
it does kind of work on your... I'm seeing it now, like, it does look good.
Decent
good.
week.
Hmm.
Can't complain. Started a Cronenberg movie marathon, which is going poorly. But I'm going to try and see how many I can watch before Thursday.
Excellent.
Other than that, can't really see if there's anything new with me.
Excellent. Virgil, how are you doing this week?
Doing well. Got to go to TwitchCon. That was pretty fun. While I was in San Francisco, I stayed at my
What the
brother's
fuck,
house.
man?
That was cool.
I didn't see you or Dave in the Mass Squad reunion pic, yo.
That's because they like took a bunch, and then I didn't get
What
in
the
all of
fuck
them.
is the mascot?
Don't worry about it, Dave. It's fine.
Let me
Well,
I'll-
I mean,
I'll-
you
I'll
included my
retweet.
name. You included my name.
Yeah, because it's all the people from the Roll20 games were getting together and being like, hey, let's meet up. And I tweeted it at you, and I was like, hey, man.
I didn't
you
get no
and
tweet
Henley
about
should
that.
meet up. And then you're like messaging me during TwitchCon. You're like, hey, do you have Virgil's phone? Anyway, you know what, Virgil? You explain your story. We're going to cut back to you.
Yeah, well, the thing was, there was like okay, Math Squad misclicks picture. Let's all get over here. Tons of people grouped up, and I was like right there next to Adam, like square in the middle, like such a good position. Was very happy about it, and they tweeted that out. And then for some reason, when I went and saw another picture they tweeted, I was not in it.
I
It
only
was very
saw
upsetting.
one picture from them, and you were not in it. Sorry, bro.
I'll try to find it. I know someone.
Okay.
has
All
it.
right. Did you
I
enjoy
was-
TwitchCon?
Hmm?
Did you enjoy TwitchCon?
Yeah, I had a great time, and I got to meet a bunch of cool Twitch, streamers and role players. I got a ton
Did
of.
you meet Dave while you were there?
No!
No.
I tried to
What the
fucking
fuck
get in
is wrong
touch
with
with
the
this
two
guy,
of
and
you?
he's an invisible ghost, apparently.
I saw your DJ mini wheat.
I can't
Yeah.
see. Yeah, so it's too bright, but there's the mini wheat right there, and I got JP and
And
Co,
Co.
and I got Jen and who else?
What are you talking
Adam
about?
and
All, the
all
people
these
from
signatures
Roll20,
on my
man.
Dungeon World copy.
Oh, cool.
Just so now it's extra cool. It's been defaced by
Excellent.
cool people. So yeah, I was very happy, and I think I'll definitely go again next year since I live so close and I have like people I can crash with. So, I mean, it's super.
Yeah, maybe
super
next
easy.
year you could stay at Dave's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe next time you can actually like see me.
I know I missed most of Friday.
I went out of my way to try and get your phone number, and
did?
like yeah, and I couldn't fucking tweet inside of that fucking shit place because of everyone was all like blah blah blah, taking a selfie, uploading it to Instagram or some shit, and I'm sitting there just like, yo, I wonder where fucking Virgil is.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
your,
I
one of
can't
your
get in
tweets,
contact with him.
and I was
Yeah,
like
I'm-
literally stuck in traffic for like 2 hours. Like on
Why
the way
were you
into
in
San
traffic?
Francisco.
Dude, you could have just like stayed at my place. I live next to the Moscone Center.
I know.
Like,
Next year,
literally
I'm
next to
crashing
it.
on your couch. My brother's house was all fucking knackered up with his buddies like partying there anyway. So I was just like, I should have got a fucking hotel. But next year, I'm just
How
gonna
about halfway
I'm gonna
through
be
you
eating
just
your
go-
cereal, buddy.
How about next year? How about halfway through the event when you realize you're in a shit place? Just go, can I stay at your place? And I'm like, yes.
Word.
Yes.
That sounds perfect.
So,
Yeah, Dave, how was your TwitchCon?
eh, I mean, I've been to bit of cons. It's a good
fuck.
first effort. No, I mean
Of
it really
course,
was. I
Dave.
mean,
Dave's
here's
like,
the other
I'm
thing
"Let's
too.
not
so jaded right now.
He's like, the Bilby got fucked up real bad, so I'm pretty salty.
3
okay,
out of 5 Paxes.
here's the
Not
thing.
even 4 Paxes.
Here's the thing for me, right? Like, TwitchCon is great if you want to meet people you've never met before, and you want to get your shit signed, and you want to get merch. And even the merch was like fucking like I got like a hoodie and a shirt or whatever, right? Oh, and this awesome trucker hat. Look at this shit. This is the best thing ever. But anyway, um, the thing is though, I fucking happened to just come across this group of people and be friends with them, and they happen to be all the streamers that I ever want to meet anyway. So for me, TwitchCon was not what I needed, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
So, and all the panels about like how to stream or whatever, it's not rocket science to stream. I mean, I feel like those were sort of pointed at people who always ask the same questions, you know. And honestly speaking, the show floor was abysmal. You could walk around it in 20 minutes and that was it. But you know what? First showing, not bad. They did a good effort. They had a lot of really good presentation.
I thought
It
it
was
was
act-
cool that they had like video game competitions going all day that you could go check out. Like people, you know, they
Yeah,
had
I mean, that's
big TVs with people
it's-
cheering, and I mean, it seemed more
Yeah.
hype than a lot of like esports events I've seen. People had good energy.
No, it was. It did have a lot of good energy there. There's a couple of things I would want them to do. Like the only reason I personally would want to go to a con is to see things I haven't seen before, and everything they were showing there I had seen before, which is unfortunate. Mostly because I have to go to these things for work a lot of the time. So half the stuff I walk up to a guy and be like, "Oh hey Jason, how's it going? Good to see your game here again. When you actually releasing it in 2 years? Cool. Bye." Like that's what it's.
Yeah.
That's what it's like for me, unfortunately, and
Right.
there just wasn't anything there for me. So for everyone else, it was great, but the parties were good. Parties were
Alright.
good. So,
Tyler, how was your week?
Lots of Witcher, lots of Pathfinder, and then we're here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to close out both Pathfinder games I'm running. I managed to collect 3 new trophies for the Graveyard on my Emerald Spire run.
wait, you call them trophies? Are they actually dead players? Is that what that is? Is it
He
dead
actually
players?
lovingly crafts 3D models of their heads and mounts them
Yeah.
on the wall.
Well, yeah, 3D printers, excuse to own one. Yeah,
Now
no
I
deaths
wanna
in
own one.
Reign of Winter. I guess I wasn't trying hard enough. But yeah,
How could
Witcher
you not kill someone in Rain of Winter? Are you kidding me? They
I
literally walk outside and die.
yeah, I know.
Weather
Yeah.
check, hailstorm, you're
I
dead.
got someone last game, but no one this game. So yeah, just trying to end things. I'll tell you what, the hardest thing about running an 8-person Reign of Winter game is upscaling every fight so that it's still challenging without killing everyone all the time.
I don't know, that fucking Tatzelworm, son.
Yeah, but yeah.
Arctic Tatzelworm attacking from under the snow while everyone has to move at quarter speed. They're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, don't worry, I'll engage it immediately." And the Tatzelworm's just like, "And I fly gloriously through the air, 60 feet around."
La, la, la.
So that's like one fight out of all of Reign of Winter. But yes, you're right. There's some beastly fights in that.
Yeah.
I
there's a
never
lot of
remember
them.
that fight, Arthur.
That was before you joined.
No. So yeah, between that and Reign of Winter, yeah, I think more about what we want to do for Star Wars this week. So yeah, having fun.
Even chat knows what's up. Did they sacrifice their lives in Arthur's game so Tyler's could survive?
I didn't die once in your game, Arthur. So
That's because you joined after it got easy mode. Everyone was like, "Can I play Gunslinger?" I was like, "You know what? Fuck it, whatever." Can I be a summoner? Yeah, sure, why not?
So
okay, I didn't know what a summoner was until I played it. So
you know what it
excuse
is?
me, princess.
You know what it is? They've got so many of the like support classes that no one plays if you're actually in a 4-man party, and they've just got like 5 of them, along with 3 heavy hitters up front.
Bard.
It's like
Witch.
I've outlawed witches in my all my new
Misfortune
campaigns.
dual cursed oracle.
Yeah. So yeah, they've got so much support that every boss that I bring out just immediately gets blinded or slumbered or something, and it's just like, okay, well, this was going to be a fun fight, but now you're just going to beat on the blind guy. This is going to be so yeah, that's my week.
By the way, who's hosting this call? Can we nip this in the butt now? Because I'm starting
I'm
to hear
hosting the call.
robotic stuff. Okay.
It's me.
All right.
I'm hosting it.
Tyler's all robotic sometimes. So.
It happens sometimes, though, no matter who's hosting it.
It's just my personality.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, Dave. Dick.
I calls it like I sees it, man.
All right. So we have the results in from last week's voting. New to the show, listen up. This is very important. Okay?
By the way, when you put links like that in the chat, Arthur, none of them work.
All right. Excellent. Can't you just copy paste like the individual? Fine. I'll put them individually.
I'll do it.
No, it's fine. I'm doing it now. Okay?
Okay.
Jeez, everybody's just like, you can't do it that way. Well, I want to do it that way. It should work that way. Anyway, if you're new to the game, because this is only the second week, there's a pretty good probability that that could happen. At the end of the session, you will use links that I will be posting in the Twitch chat or posted on the Roll20 link or on my Twitter to vote for who is the MVP for the session, who embodied the spirit of Star Wars with their character, and who was the funniest character there. Last week, there were 6 votes for Dargo, a.k.a. Tyler, as MVP. For embodying the spirit of Star Wars, there were 6 votes for Toby, a.k.a. Virgil. And finally, for the funniest character, at the last minute, Dave managed to pick up 2 votes in the last 4 hours. Coral, a.k.a. Dave, picks up 7 votes for funniest character.
It's true, man. I'm the
Bravo.
funniest character.
Good job.
All right, we got a couple rolls to make here real quick. I need everyone to do a light side die roll, so the W, to figure out our starting light side, dark side pool. Excellent.
We're
It's
already off
going
to a
so
terrible
well.
start.
We're already
I
up to
think-
3.
You know, I think
What am I rolling again?
Just 1 W.
You have to put. Is
EED.
it hash W? just
It's
one W?
exclamation EED space 1 W.
Okay.
Wow.
that is macro's broken. It's
No,
got to
I-
be.
No.
Like-
Is-
This is this,
Well, it doesn't matter because
there
you
is
just
less
changed.
than
Look how
all you
broken
did-
this
of a
is.
chance that this could have happened. Oh, there
Yeah,
it
well.
is.
The statistical probability of this happening 2 weeks in a
Oh
row.
shit, son! Look what happened when I rolled it. Oh,
That was
oh,
ridiculous.
it's a
how many
statistical
attack rate
probability, huh? That looks like physics is just. It's just.
It doesn't matter because wait.
See,
why
if
do
you
you
roll
get
one
five
die,
wrong with
apparently
this
it's
dice
fucked
macro.
up.
Wait, why do you
Nope.
get 5 die now?
We're
I
just.
thought it was
They're
one
just
per play.
testing to see if it's random, and it's still.
No.
is.
There's literally 5 black die in that box.
Oh, because you guys rolled 5 dice.
Yeah, I'm doing multiple rolls.
So, all of you rolled 1 except for Thor, who rolled 2 black.
yeah.
Thanks.
So I mean, all the force
Good roll.
dice are in Arthur's.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So you get an extra. All right, fair enough. Doesn't
Well,
matter
I mean,
because
you can have at maximum 8 dice, right? Because there's a face on each of them that has 2.
Why are there 5 force dice this game again?
There's only again. There's only
the
4
dots.
dice were rolled, but there are 2 dots on the dice as one of the faces that can come up.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
one of you rolled a double.
Could be worth 1 of either or 2 of either.
Yes.
See,
Or die.
Excellent.
I think we need to start spinning up this random number generator. It's definitely flawed.
All right. I need everybody to put their obligation totals in the chat real quick so I can add them up.
20.
Just put it there because I'm going to hold you responsible if I roll your number.
Wait, 15 or 10 is the starting. Everyone else took stuff,
It's
right?
10.
100.
It's 10
10,
starting
10.
if you
Yeah, you guys are such.
36! Wow! Okay, so 36 is Coral.
Oh yeah.
Right? First
make
15
it
is
happen.
Thor. Second 15 is Tyler. The 6. So what is your obligation again, Coral?
Criminal.
Excellent. And what was your criminal background?
I stole a ship to stop being a Twi'lek sex slave for a
Right,
guy.
of course. Okay. So
It was a good.
I'll
career
throw that
move.
in there. Here's the important part. All of you lose 1 from your maximum stress, except for Coral, who loses 2.
What?
Maximum strain.
Your maximum strain, right.
It's just one less.
Wait.
One less. Just for
Maximum
this-
strain. So the threshold goes down?
Yes, for 2.
Yeah,
What
but
the
just for
fuck
this-
kind of rule is this?
It's because you're worried about your obligation coming back to
Wait,
pay.
do we get it back at some point?
Yeah. Next
Okay, so
week,
it's
when
ju-
we roll again, if nothing comes up, you get all of it back. And if
Right.
somebody...
So I should
it's just
make
temporary,
11.
man.
Okay, well you didn't say that. You said you lose
I'm explaining it.
maximum strain. So
Don't
go
worry.
fuck.
You're
Yeah.
fine.
And I love it because it was like because you can't get extra strain by leveling up characteristics somehow later
Didn't
on.
that just happen to you in D&D with like some hit points as well?
Yeah, that's fucking dumb, man. Like
They were just like, take 14 off your hit points. The total.
Oh, yeah, that happened during
Swagula's
game.
game is just like
Yeah.
what?
Oh, man,
if
that
I
was
hit
a good
anyone
game,
else,
too.
they would have been dead. Like,
You know,
straight
Henley,
up, like,
I really have to say thank you for backing my play on Duke Derek Drake, where you were like, yep, we're going to go full in. I read all his books, and I was like, yeah. it's gonna
of
be a good
course,
game.
man. I mean, it's okay. I feel like my role in that stream is to sort of like break the ice between all the characters when I'm on there.
Because
Like-
you're always on there?
Well, I mean, it's fun. I like helping up Swaggy, man.
Yeah.
He's a good game. He's a good dude.
All right. So, let's see where we left off. Here.
Fucking taking away my strain, you son of a bitch. Do we start off with 0 strain, by the way?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
well, you start off with whatever strain you had last time, which was 0
Wait,
for everybody.
Okay, but we're traveling through space. I mean, how do you get? Don't you get strain back by just resting?
Yeah, like I said, you guys didn't have any strain last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're good.
But if we had strain,
You had strain, you would still have to heal it.
No.
And the traveling through space that you're doing is going from an asteroid to the planet that the asteroid is around.
Yeah, but we traveled for like 5 days at some
Yes,
point.
and you healed the strain during that travel. We made it straight. You don't have any. Don't worry about it. It's not a
Alright,
thing.
good. Fuck.
What you do need to worry about is the fact that Toby only has 1 hit point before he blows up again.
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, why did you
It's
walk in
fine.
between a man and his fucking blaster rifle? By the way.
Well, I didn't know he was
multiple
armed.
blaster rifles.
I thought he
By
was.
the way,
he was originally just holding money, and
Isn't
and then
it- isn't it
afterwards was
like-
a blaster.
By the way, I read the rules again. Isn't there something in the rules about like blasters in melee being real bad?
Yes.
Did
Yeah,
he
that's
roll
why
that
you
stuff?
have to move around
So,
to get a shot.
if you remember, when
Yeah.
when you moved into melee with the officer,
I didn't do that. It was
right?
It
That
Virgil.
was Toby. When he moved into melee with the officer,
Yeah.
the officer had enough threat on Toby's roll to take a free maneuver, and their free maneuver was stepping out of melee range.
Oh.
Don't worry, man.
Blast-
Don't
blowing
worry.
my
I
arm.
appreciate your commitment to looking up the rules, but I had that shit covered. I
Okay, just
knew
making
what I
sure.
was doing.
Just making sure you weren't like intentionally Arthur,
Cheating you guys out.
Arthering us,
Arthering?
sorry.
Arthering?
Darthering.
Really? Now?
Darthering.
It's
Darthering.
Darthering.
Yeah.
Darthering.
I will
With the-
accept Darthering, but not Arthering.
the dark side takes over. You start just murdering PCs left and right.
All right. So we come into the scene here. It's the typical Imperial construction, the kind of the wall plating, everything's white or gray, black floors. There's probably a little cleaning robot, mouse droid going around like... And it hits the foot of a man at a desk who's sitting like this, and the leg lifts and then drops on it and crushes the robot. And you can see he's wearing a white, like, sharply pressed starched uniform. And the camera zooms up and you can see his face. And he has a nameplate in front that says Moff Janderhov. And you hear the shoop, shoop of the Star Wars doors opening. And the Moff leans forward and says, Lieutenant Commander, I understand you have more information about the situation we uncovered. And someone who we can't see on the camera, all you see is like black leather glove putting a data pad down on the table. And you hear a voice say, Yes, Moff Janderhoff, we discovered that although the rebels were there at the site of the destruction, we've begun attempting to backtrace the information. Something involving Tantalus Base. And the Moff is like, excellent. What do we know about this location? And there's like a 3D image projection that shows the asteroid base with, it's like a live camera of like ships flying in and out of it. It's so detailed you can like zoom in through the windows and see the cantina playing. And you hear the voice of the second man in the room say, Sir, this appears to be the nesting ground of one Sliot the Hutt, a local crime lord who, well, you know the Emperor's decree has allowed the Hutts wide access to the Outer Rim. We've been unable to touch him so far. There is rumors, however, that he is setting down roots on Arugula 5. Thank you for naming that, by the way, Dave. Just
Oh yeah, I'm trying to
amazing
remember what
planet
the
names.
what the ship what the
Arugula.
fucking place was called.
Arugula 5.
Arugula.
And the Moff leans forward and does the double Commander Shepard and says, whatever it takes, backtrace them. Put pressure on Sliot the Hutt. See if you can contact Senator Nials. Sorry, former Senator Nials. We're going to need everything we can get on this one. And Lieutenant Commander! And you hear someone like walking away and then stop. And then you hear their boots like turning with the squealing on the ground. Send in another cleaning droid. Oh, and congratulations on your promotion, Commander. Why don't you take that new Victory-class Star Destroyer out? What was the name? Iron Fist? And pay Tantalus Base a visit. If necessary, wipe them out. All of them. And then we get the Star Wars. And it's now a picture of your YT-1300, the Shade Star, leaving the maintenance bay that you're in and like going out into space, and we get the blue engine strip and the stars, and then the camera turns and you're making a dive toward Arugula 5. There's numerous communications coming in from the planet, all sorts of messages, including, docking fees, messages like, warning, do not enter this military restricted zone, or meteor shower incoming at this sector at this time. But you get a number of news items, the first of which is directed at Coral, and it is some of the people who have been keeping you safe from Sliot the Hutt's organization. So this is, I'm sorry, it's some of the people from Sliot the Hutt's organization who have been keeping you safe from the Empire because you're a wanted fugitive from another Hutt. And they're sending you a heads up that the Empire is putting out a bounty on someone matching your description. And so that's the obligation ticker that's kicking in. That's why you're stressed out. All of your friends also see your bounty show up. It's a very bad depiction of you. Your brain tails are far too small on this. Mm-hmm. They vastly underestimate the size of your...
They didn't get
and
my
it's the wrong
pigment
color,
right.
too.
Yeah, they didn't even get my pigment right. I mean, I don't have freckles there. What the hell's
The
going
hue
on?
is completely off as well. Just nowhere near as shiny either.
That's like a beige. I mean,
Yeah, I
like...
suggest we take the bounty job.
I mean,
Out of curiosity,
how
how
much
much
is
are
the
they
bounty
offering for this
for?
bounty?
They're offering 10,000 Imperial credits for...
we can make that in a
Coral.
week.
Oh, that's excellent. Good to have something to remind Coral here about, if we need money.
I'm like
Extra-
sitting there finishing
extra
off my
vigilance.
bowl of cereal that I was eating last episode.
With blue milk.
Yeah,
Blue milk.
The
Yeah.
milk was actually white originally, but you're eating like Fruit Loops.
yeah.